Again, one woman, when I hear of her name, na Atinuke, she divorced her husband because her husband was cheating on her. But do you know what now happened? After divorcing her husband and she started living on her own, she now discovered that her husband carried a side chick. Her husband's side chick that made her to divorce her husband now came to the house permanently to start living with her husband. And then her husband was now visiting her where she was living as a single. In other words, she became the side chick and her husband's side chick became the housewife. So is it because your husband is cheating on you, that is why you want to divorce him? If you move an inch, there are 10 women that want to take your place. Be very careful. In fact, you should be happy that your husband married you alone. I am not saying that it's good to cheat. I can never support such a dirty lifestyle. But that is not enough for you to divorce your husband. Because normally, your husband should have more than 2 or 3 wives. If he was a man like men of those days. So if he decided to marry you alone, put you alone in the house, and then he's keeping another woman outside, in fact, you should be grateful that you are the only woman at home. As I said, I'm not in support of that dirty lifestyle of cheating. But we should be wise to manage what we have. I know that your husband may not be the best of what you want him to be, but you know that he's trying. He's trying. So please, don't divorce your husband simply because he's cheating. If he's violent, if there is an issue of domestic violence, that is very clear. If he doesn't pay the bills, he doesn't bring money home, he's not responsible, that's very clear. But that he does those things and the only issue is that he cheats. Please kindly forgive him and be praying for him until he changes. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.